Welcome to the Orange Pylon stream. I just found out that I got how to get paid on YouTube. For me, I need 400 more subscribers and I need a whole lot of watch hours. So, guys, uh, there's these requirements, and you go on the YouTube page and you go under earn. Let's see if we're live, and we'll get back to it. Are we live? I think so. It looks like it. So on the YouTube page, when you go to your YouTube studio, you can go down to where it says earn on the left side. And it shows you your requirements for your channel. And for us, we need 500 subscribers and we need 3,000 watch hours. Now, I was sitting there and I was thinking, wow, that's a lot of watch hours. Like, people really gotta sit down and hold on a second. What's going on? Yeah, we are live. So people really got to sit down and watch your stream. Um, yeah, so that's a lot. That's a lot of time. But you guys can help me out by hitting that like button and staying for like a couple minutes. A little bit helps, and hitting that subscribe button, guys. I could really use your help. So yeah, it would be awesome, guys, if you guys can help me out with that. This morning we're playing some Warzone. We also made a deal with Gates. Yeah, we got into Xbox Cloud Gaming, and we're gonna be doing that a little bit later. But for now, I think we're gonna just sort of cruise into Warzone. I want to talk to you guys a little bit. I'm starting this new thing. Oh, we also got a new monitor over here. A third monitor. This is where we're gonna see our chat. I'm just worried that there's no video stream because I don't see it. Let's see. It is live. I just don't know if the analytics is gonna show because it's not showing me anything. Guys, this is normal. We always have technical difficulties at the start of the stream. Like, always. So give me a second. Give me a second while I troubleshoot this. Maybe if I change the windows. Okay. So what were we talking about? We gave Gates a little bit of money to access cloud gaming, and yeah. But other than that, guys, how y'all doing? Let me know in chat. It would be awesome to know. We still gotta edit our descriptions. We wanna work with SEO, search engine optimization, so we can get discovered, so we can get more subscribers. And we get more subscribers, we'll get more watch hours, and with more watch hours, we can finally reach that benchmark to earn some memberships on YouTube, and hopefully get some super chats, going. How nice would that be? That would be awesome. What else, guys? So I told you about Xbox gaming. I want to talk a little bit about COD Smart. It's my little theory about Call of Duty, what's making people tick, that sort of thing. It's sort of like this external variable, right? And it's like I'm gonna hold it in my hand right here. Here it is. But think of my fingers as like all the information kind of going out, right? It's going in this direction, it's going in that direction. That's COD Smart, guys. That's a little bit of theory. Last night, we did a little bit of Fire Max or Free Fire Max. That's a mobile game, guys. We played Clash Squad, which is like a 4v4 team deathmatch. And we also played Lone Wolf, which is like a 1v1 battle. But what's so unique, what's so cool about this is you get to choose the weapons for the round, right? So if you guys want to have like, like a deagle match, you could start things off with a deagle match. If you want to start things off with snipers and shotguns, you can do that. We want to talk about why we wear gunner optics. Someone made a comment yesterday that we don't blink, and it's kind of a good reason why I wear gunner optics is because one thing, it sort of protects your eyes, and it protects your eyes from blue light, and so like if you're gaming at nighttime, you can sort of go to sleep and stuff. But we'll talk a little bit more about that a little bit later. Welcome to the chat, Charlie. Is that Charlie? Charlie. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to, is it Vertical? Are you on Vertical? We call it Vertical, but maybe you're just on mobile and it's just like a normal screen for you. But welcome to the chat. We're going to load up some Call of Duty. And we're going to get into it, guys. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. What day is today? Today is Thursday, guys. The week is almost over. Oh, such a relief. We only got 2 more days of the WORK, and then we'll be free for 2 days, right? So that's all right. So how's Call of Duty been going? Well, Call of Duty, there's an update. Call of Duty's been going all right. We had that time when we went into Battle Royale, we were doing quad solos, and we had like a terrible time. Like, people were just lasering us across the map. I feel like the skill level, like the skill gap, was just like completely different, and we couldn't find it in. We got one win somehow, right? But it was only one, and we switched over to casuals, and we had like a more fun time. It seems like there's like maybe 3 teams that get put into casuals, and then the rest is just AI. But we get to hang out with you guys, and we get to enjoy, spending some time with you guys. Let's load into Call of Duty. Imagine if Call of Duty doesn't work right now while we're streaming. Guys, what did you guys eat for breakfast? I have my morning. Oh, should I show it? I'm not getting paid by them. Should I show it? I think you know whose cup this is. Or block it. I think you know whose cup that is. So I'll be honest, I already drank one from there. I went there at about 6 o'clock in the morning, and now I filled it up with decaf coffee. But it's still Starbucks brand. Oops, I didn't mean to say it. It's still that brand, but we filled it up with decaf. We were just loading in. How are you guys doing today? We already have some people hanging out, which is great. Awesome, guys. I really enjoy your support. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, guys. We're trying to get monetized, or we're trying to earn some money on YouTube. We want to do this a little bit more. We're hoping that we're going to provide some good quality content. But okay, let's be honest. If you are liking the stream, hit like. If you're not, well, try to like it, But we need your subscriptions. We need about 400 more. Is it 400 more? We need about 400 more, and then we'll be able to add memberships to the channel. And if I get better at this and I provide some good content, then it might seem like the natural thing to do for you, But yeah. Okay, we found something. But we set up a new monitor. Guys, I know some of the top streamers, they have like 3 monitors, and they have these arms, and these arms hold their monitors right in front of them, right? So they can see their chat, they can see their OBS or whatever streaming software they're using, and see all the types of things. But I got here, I don't want to move my camera because it's set up, but I have my desktop, my powerful monitor in front of me that does a lot of refresh rate. I have my other monitor that does high refresh rate, but it's a secondary monitor. It's kind of like my script monitor. That's what I'm calling it. Like I have a little bit of a to-do list on it. I have my OBS so I could see like my levels and stuff. And on my third monitor, I have all like my YouTube channels and my chats. So if I'm looking at chat, I'm looking over this way, guys. If I don't see your message, it's because I haven't looked over. it is like 90-degree turn from my head, right? I gotta look over there. So if you missed your chat, I do apologize. But let's get into it. Cue the cutscene. Let's check out our trajectory. And let's get into it. We're coming from the north. What's looking interesting? You know, quarry here. Quarry. I like an endgame quarry, but let's try it out to start things off. I bet you Signal Station. Signal Station will be hot because there's lots of money there. But we'll try out quarry. Hopefully, with these few houses here, we'll find some guns. Man, nothing. I got streamer nerve, so my controls feel a little bit loose. But as we play and get some frags, we'll start to warm up to it. I mean, it's like organic, you know. It's always changing. It's always shifting. It's always bending and twisting and pulling and stretching. Our sensitivity, I'm talking about. So we're always changing it, you know, and we're changing it to our comfort level. Our first gun. Nice, not bad. I could use this. I see some fighting happening over at the main house over this way.
Reloading. Loading fresh mag.
Oh, we got a lot of vibration. Can you guys hear that vibration? It is tough. Nothing here. AK-27. I'll take it. Right now, the COD Smart is telling me. Remember my theory I was telling you about, guys? My theory of the COD Smart is telling me, look for guns. You know, saying you gotta loot up. Ooh, what's this? Is it a shotgun? No. It's probably telling everyone else to do the same thing.
Switching mags.
I'm hearing some battling.
New mag.
But the COD Smart is telling me to loot up, find some stuff. I guess the COD Smart is not a bad thing, right? It seems smart. It seems like what we should be doing. But it seems like everyone else is doing the same thing as well. You know, sometimes the COD Smart tells us to do contracts first, like jump on a contract.
Gas is inbound.
Making my way downtown. But we're excited for this afternoon stream, guys. We have cloud gaming.
Changing mag.
We have cloud gaming now on our mobile, so we'll be able to play Xbox games. I was hoping that I could have played Ark, but it seems like it's not available on cloud just yet. Yeah, it seems like it's not available on cloud. Ooh, nice suit. So we're gonna have to wait to play Ark, but we have other games. There's Call of Duty, but one thing about cloud gaming, Xbox cloud gaming, and the Nexus browser guy. Nexus browser it's a browser, but it was created to help people on mobile devices play cloud games. So you get higher. It's a smoother experience than using Safari or Chrome or Firefox on your mobile. But when I used NVIDIA GeForce Now, that's their cloud service.
Switching mags.
It allowed me to use 100 FPS, but it's not giving me the option to upgrade my FPS with the Xbox version. So I think I'm only seeing 60, which means there's going to be some input lag. Let's armor up. Whalezilla, welcome to the stream. It's been a hot minute, Whale. How's it going? Hope you had a good holidays. Hope you're following all your New Year's resolutions. Welcome to the stream. Whalezilla used to be one of those guys you could rely on for streaming, guys. He also played the drums on stream, but something happened where he couldn't play them anymore. This guy's really talented. He's actually, if I'm honest, he's actually an inspiration. His personality is like one of a kind. And yeah, Whalezilla, ladies and gentlemen, Whalezilla. But we call him Lost to Explore now, right? We call him Lost to Explore because right now he's exploring something. Let's make our way over this way. We're good on some money. If we find a buy station, we could pick up some UAVs. Pick up that bounty.
Targets identified. Weapons free.
Now we got some exploring to do.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
See, the COD Smart is telling me react to that, but no, we are happy with our guns. Maybe if we had
Got gas inbound. Safe zone.
better tier weapons, better upgrades on the guns, better grips, better scopes. Maybe a nice silencer on the tip. Then we would go for the loadout, but we don't.
Changing mags.
Uh-oh.
Switching mags. New mag.
Yeah, we're feeling real loose with our sensitivity. How's our look? Our look sensitivity is a little bit fast. Let's lower it. Wait, did I put them even? Almost even. Okay, a little bit more solid. I don't know if you miss playing whale, but I think what you miss is like the flow of things. You know how you get like a combo going in this game? I think that's what you miss. I don't know if you miss this game. Did you say you miss this game? You miss playing sometimes. Oh, playing.
Changing mags.
Or are you talking about your drums? Are you talking about your drums? What are you talking about? Because if you're talking about your drums, then of course you're gonna miss playing. That was like your outlet of creativity, one of them. But I checked out your channel recently, and I saw you're doing some collecting. You're collecting some knives. How's that been going? Oh, our bounty failed.
Target's gone dark. We lost the contract.
Made our way all the way over this way. And nothing. Where are we? We're by dam. But let's talk a little bit about the gunner optics, guys. Gunner optics are the things you see on my face. They're a special brand of glasses, but really what they are is they're just blue light protection. See, I don't know much about it, but monitors, they project something called blue light, which is like a wavelength. Blue light, like what is blue light? The light's not blue coming from your monitor. It's colorful. Yeah. Well, blue light's is wavelength, and supposedly this wavelength interrupts your cardian cycle, I think it's called. It prevents you from like sleeping. So what these glasses do, I think because of their tint and how they refract light, they eliminate the blue light, which makes things look a little tinty, but they're good for you. And I decided to start wearing them after I was playing on my quest. Oh, we gotta get out of here. Someone's watching. Somebody's watching me. Our eyes got. Oh, that's him. Our eyes got a little bit. Started feeling a little bit weird after playing so much quest, and I got a little bit scared of looking at monitors. So I said, if I'm gonna do this, I better protect my eyes the best I can, and start wearing things. I know this style here is a little bit goofy. This is not a style I would really wear, but I actually won these at a video game land when I was playing Counter-Strike. So, with no point buying a new pair if you have one. But they have different styles. And some of them have a little bit of magnifying, so things look a little bit bigger. And if things are bigger, they're easier to shoot, especially in games like Call of Duty. So that's kind of the reason why we wear them. They have inexpensive ones. If you guys do the shopping in the jungle of Amazon, they have some inexpensive ones. Different shades. There's different levels of blue light protection. So check them out, guys. If if you're looking for like a upgrade for your PC gaming or your gaming kit, blue light glasses is another one. It upgrades your gaming experience and it helps with your health. Next, it's gonna be a gaming glove, right? Protect your hands from the vibrations of the controller. Okay, we got one life left. We gotta focus in. This house is losing its paint. It needs a fixer-upper. But if you guys are just tuning in, welcome. Welcome. My name is Orange Pylon. I stream FPS games and mobile games. A little bit about mobile games a little bit later. We just made a deal with Bill. Mr. Bill. Not Bill Nye, but Mr. Gates. And we subscribe to cloud gaming. So we'll be doing some mobile cloud gaming later in the afternoon. For now, it's Warzone on the PC at home in our comfortable, warm room. Willzilla, people will buy a gaming glove. It's got to look nice though. It's got to be sleek. I mean, one thing that I bought before that sort of helps your hands. When I used to play mobile games instead of when I used to play mobile games exclusively, I bought these things called what are they? They're like thumb grips, kind of like thumb grips. They're like these cloth grips that they're not very expensive. They go on your thumbs and they help you with the screen. Help with like look sensitivity and just like gives your fingers a smoother experience.
Changing mag. Reloading.
Get some armor plates. UAV.
Gas inbound. Marking new safe zone. Loading fresh
One thing that's good about popping a UAV just as you go into battle
switching mag.
is you know, when you get distracted with battle, let's say like two guys running at you and you're thinking about movement and stuff, the UAV like helps you see that third guy, you know, because some people get real distracted in game.
I'm not saying it's not cheap dirty.
How did that happen? Good game.
Reinforcing armor.
Well, we were using that Kogak. Kagat.
Changing mags.
Welcome to the stream, Avery. Hello, Marie. Welcome, guys. Nice to have you in here. We're doing some Warzone this morning. Yeah. And I know I don't like people don't like being forced to do things, but I'm trying to reach the 500 subscriber goal so I could, you know, have members and accept super chats and stuff. You know, I'm trying to do YouTube a little bit more often, so if you hit that subscribe button, I really appreciate it, guys. Or even that like, you know, just a little bit. I know it weighs down your YouTube channel a little bit, but it really helps me out. It helps a streamer, helps a small streamer. You know how everyone likes to support small businesses? But this is kind of like my business. I have an actual business. I won't get into it too much. Lost to Explore knows maybe knows a little bit about it. His brother may know, but it really helps me out. Helps my business, right? So I appreciate it, guys. We're gonna get into another one here. Thanks, Avery. I really appreciate it. And plus, I'm gonna be on here, you know, in the mornings and the afternoons. So if you're not doing anything, you know, maybe you have like a bite to eat, or you got some popcorn, or you just want to kill some time, I'm here. You can just come and chill with me. I'm a pretty friendly guy. I try, like, I can get real distracted in this game, but I try to have a little bit of conversation with everyone. If things get real busy in chat, then I'm gonna have to rework my rework my how can I say this? Rework my focus, I guess. But for now, you're getting that exclusive personal experience. Okay, last game. I don't know what happened. It wasn't too good. Thumbs up. How is that thumbs up? You're starting Warzone. You gotta give the guy like a high five. You gotta like pass on that energy. You can't just give him a thumbs up. That's his buddy. You gotta like work him up a bit. What's looking interesting? Let's go Signal Station. Probably gonna be some people there. We just need to like warm up a bit. We were adjusting our sensitivity, so let's get into it. Avery's got school. Ooh. School is an interesting place when you want to get on games and stuff. Because you want to play, but you want to go to school. But school is like a great place to network. Especially if you're a gamer, you can find people that you can game with, and you can build like solid communication with them. You go to lunch with them. Maybe you're spending recess with them, and you guys just like work on communication. And when you guys get into the game, it's like you guys are on the same page. You guys got like a binder full of strategy. Got him. These guys are just hanging out next to each other.
Your fight is finished.
I want to see if they had any guns. The game just started, so they probably don't have much loot. What's that noise? Something's moving. Oh.
Something moving.
We gotta
Guys,
go.
there's an enemy here. I heard him in practice.
Gotta go.
I also heard him.
Ow. We're coming back. We're coming back. Stay there, guys. We're coming back. Signal Station. Give me your minerals. I'm coming back. Probably it's gonna spawn us if we get out of this gulag like halfway across the map. But we'll see. Are you doing solos? Yeah, we're doing solos right now. Just solo casuals. Okay, let's get out of here. But Will, it'd be nice to see you come back. Do a stream. I know the weather is not too great right now. Oh, we gotta float. Weather's not too great to do anything outside, but your streams are always interesting. I remember you did a stream where you were fishing. That was pretty awesome. And you caught something. That's skill. The smaller fish are the harder to catch. Like the big ones are dumb. They just bite on anything. Anything that moves, they bite on. But the small ones, aha, the small ones are clever. But it's not easy being small, right? If you're a small fish, you got big fish to worry about. You can't eat a lot of things because your mouth is too small. So small fish got it hard. So they're a little bit more clever. They got small fish, bigger brain. This is a long way, a long flight. I didn't pack any snacks, only some coffee. Eagle 1, we've touched down. Now let's go find these big fish. Is that a guy? Die.
Take much more. Reloading.
I mean, let's go find these big fish. I know they couldn't have gotten far. They probably went this way, actually. See if we can get ahead. If they're still in there, we'll be ahead. If not, we'll run into them. But I hear some shooting this way. We need to upgrade our kit somehow. So we have enough plates to re-engage in a battle. Uh-oh. I think we're about to demonstrate that right now. Nope.
They hit us hard that time. Dust yourself off, regroup, and get back out there.
This guy's staring at rocks. And he killed me. Goodness. Oh well. Yeah, motivation is tough sometimes, but you know what I do? If you want some advice from the orange, I know you're a little bit older than me, but some advice from the orange I can share to you and anyone else who's watching. One thing that you can do is when you get your ideas and your motivations, I know it's tough to do the thing that you want to do, but write it down. You got a black book, write it down, and then the next time you have that motivation, just go to your don't create new ideas. Go to that black book, that pad that you've written down your idea, and then build it. And then you'll start to see this is a good idea or not a good idea. You use that motivation the second time around to build on that initial spark, right? That's how you create some. That's how I started my business. It's a registered business in Toronto called Print Me Vinyl, but that's how I started it. I was on vacation, and I had this idea that I did before, where I went out and sold some of my photos, and then I went back to it. I had this motivation. I took out the pad and I just started writing. I can't tell you what to write, guys, because I don't even know what I started to write, but I just think you have it in you to just start using your pen and start building your ideas. And mine's evolved into like getting a heat press. Heat press is like something that allows you to press with heat vinyl onto like different fabrics. So I decided to get a heat press to use my photography on different materials, and like that's how my idea evolved, right? But the key that I'm telling you about is you have to go back to your idea. You know, that's like one of the keys. You know, I'm still learning because my business is not, you know, it's not a Fortune 500, right? I only make last year, I'll be honest, I only made about $200 in sales for the summer. But I was selling things for, you know, $15, $10. So, you know, $7, $2. It depends on what I was selling. And yeah, so this year I'm coming in a little bit different. We have a different setup, but yeah, that's just sort of something. You know, someone said we have a little bit of an eye for photography, for videography, and I wanted to translate that into photography. Yeah. All right. Let's see if we can find a different game. So, how did you come up with this name, Lost to Explore? I know it's a little bit self-explanatory, but was it something like that you did that made you? Was it something that you did? Did you go into like the woods and got lost? Did you meet a bear? Did you meet Bigfoot? What? How'd you come up with Lost to Explore? It was a clothing brand I wanted to start. Well, it's not too late, dude. You could still start it. It is never too late. And if I'm honest, you may not feel this way, and maybe you do. Right? It's okay if you feel this way. But I think you're like, your style, just the way you sort of present yourself, like you could have a brand called Lost to Explore. I mean, a lot of Gen Y would like love that sort of thing.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
I've been lost before. One time I went camping, you know, and we took a canoe out. We were like, let's go exploring. But the guy that I went with, he was he actually did advertising for McDonald's. He did like the video screen advertisement. And he's like, let's go. He's like, hey, buddy. Like, we didn't really talk when we went out because we went out with a small company. He's like, you want to take the canoe out? I'm like, sure, let's go. And we got lost. And I made a play. I decided to take an angle on the terrain that we were standing on. And I sort of saw something that I saw before. And I'm like, we're over here. We got to go this way. And we found our canoe. That was like the first time I've been lost with somebody. There was actually one point where we came up on this tall hill, and well, just before I get to the point, I saw this flower, this sort of crown flower. It's like a red crowned flower. I don't know. I took a picture of it, but we saw like scratches on trees, and I'm like, that's a bear. We're in bear territory. And I shouldn't have said that, thinking back now, because that sort of thinking could have, like, you know, like, that could have caused him to, you know, become really scared. But he held himself. He's older than me, right? We don't need your elders to feel worried. Anyways, stop shooting me! Shoot each other!
Loading fresh mag. Switching mags.
Everyone's shooting me! Stop shooting me! I need to survive longer.
New mag. Changing mags.
What, they just, the party's over?
Loading fresh mag.
Get a kill with an RPG. Surprise. No? No one there to surprise? That looks like somebody.
Gas is closing in.
But we signed a deal with Gates, guys. What are your thoughts on Gates? Is he a good guy? I know he's a really productive man. A lot of books that I read. There's one called what was that book I was reading? Oh, it's called Start With Why by Simon Sinek. And he really talked good about Gates. And this book, this guy Simon Sinek, his book got really popular because he did a TED Talk about starting with why. And starting with why is like this concept about, instead of a lot of businesses and advertising firms and there's a lot of people in general, they start with what. And this book is about starting with why. And they say like it has an effect on psychology.
Reloading.
Oh, we gotta reload. Plate box, we don't need it, but we'll throw it down. Anyways, we did a deal with Gates. You know, Gates.
Changing mags.
Gates had a similar story to Steve Jobs, the Apple founder. Or was he Apple founder? Where he found, like, he I don't know if he got lucky, but you could call it luck, I guess. He started at school. He started in a school that had the only computer. Had the only computer in the area, and like he said he loved it, right? So that's kind of like the universe, his life, sort of. Hey Avery, welcome back. Avery, are you tuning in on Kick now? Welcome. Or were you on Kick before? I think you're on YouTube, right? Or this is a different Avery. Anyways, sorry if I get you mixed up with someone. Welcome to the stream. kind of weird. We got two Averys coming in. Avery, how am I doing? I'm honest. I'm not doing too good in Call of Duty. There's a little bit of lag. My sensitivity's starting to feel loose again. But I'm having fun. We're talking about Bill Gates and how I gave him some money through Xbox Cloud Gaming so I can stream later on my mobile. Trying to decide which game I should play. Now, I would play Call of Duty Warzone on my mobile because it is possible, but there's input lag, and if you see how I'm doing now, imagine me with input lag. It's not a pretty show.
Napalm strike standing by.
Friendly loadout drops on the way. Enemy squad coming. Stay sharp.
New
Gas
mag!
is moving in. Safe zone located.
I'm fading fast.
Gascon 49 over mission area.
Switching mags!
Yeah, you better run back up them stairs, boy.
I'm coming for you. I'm coming around.
Oh, uh-uh.
Contract
Uh,
redeployment. Failure means elimination. Enemy eliminated.
Taking effective
Prepare for
fire!
redeployment.
nice. We're out of there. That was happening at airport.
Business.
Oh, they want us. They see, Call of Duty wants us to go back in. We'll go with the COD Smart. This is the COD Smart. This is what they want us to do, and then we'll get back into it. This is what I'm talking about. My theory, guys. It's about working around. Oh, wait! I just saw your message. Give me a second. Working around the COD Smart.
You're losing ground. Moving.
Whale says I need to get an elite controller and a monitor to play on. And then you also have to get the subscription again. Xbox subscription. This is Oscar Mike, or Oscar Pylons. Area is secure. We are moving out. Taxi runway 212. Hold short for runway 345 as things are looking kind of slow. I saw a guy up there. but I don't want to go that way.
Changing max.
Oh, we got a sniper looking at us here, due northeast. Well, that was a juicy angle. Did you see that angle? I sliced that guy with. Oh, we got 2 snipers now. Okay, so this is like Frogger, right? And we're running out of time here. We're running out of options. Hey, we're pretty good. We should play some. We should stream some Frogger. Look how good we are at Frogger.
They tagged me.
We're in the safe zone. Yeah, I actually talked to her. That girl. I actually talked to her yesterday. I talked to her about a book.
Switching max. Loading fresh mag.
Okay, that kill felt good. What are we? What are we going through here? This looks like a damn fight. This looks like a damn fight. What I mean to say, it looks like it's gonna end up in the dam area.
UAV available for tasking.
I got a UAV.
Gun overhead.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Gas is inbound.
Relocate, relocate.
Reloading.
Relocate, reload.
Right here, Will.
Mission timeline over. UAV exiting the area.
Yep.
Ow. We ran out of bushes. Oh, we're lagging a little bit. Do you guys see that? Hello? Anybody down here?
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
mags.
Oh,
Less than
where'd that
25
guy come from?
still standing. We lost that one, but we'll get a W next time.
We'll get a W next time. There won't be a next time. We need to win this one. So the mobile game that we're playing called Free Fire Max. You know, I was talking about the mechanics of the game, and it's really simple, right? They have a really simple movement mechanic, and it's and it's real difficult in the squad versus squad game. That's all. It's real difficult. But you know, I think with the simplicity of the mechanics, people can get good at something so simple, which makes the game evolve. I mean, like this game called Free Fire Max I'm talking about, this mobile game, it was the most downloaded mobile game last year, 2025. Most downloaded game, 30 million downloads. And that statistic is probably lower than it actually is. And people are staying on the app. People are staying on the app for 30 minutes at a time, which means they're completing matches, which means, you know, there's fun to be had in the game. But just something about the mobile game, that the graphics, it's like it turns me off. Maybe because I'm not having too much fun because I'm playing against bots. But when you play against actual players in that game, like the skill gap is like it's. Oh. And they also have a ranked mode too. But what do you guys think we should be playing on Xbox? Mind you, some games aren't available. Some games are not available on the cloud. But what is something that we should play? Should we continue playing COD when we go on our mobile on the cloud gaming? Or should we do like a different type of game, like an adventure game or an action game, like a sports game maybe?
Check weapons and gear. We're holding for deployment.
What camera I'm using? It's called the J5 Create. I wanted to get another camera to give you another angle, because wouldn't it be cool? Wouldn't it be cool if I was talking to you here, and then I had a cutscene where I'll talk to you over here? Like if let's say chat was over here, like how it is, and then I start talking to you over here. So I might do that. I don't know how many USB slots I have on my computer. I gotta check. But I'm thinking about getting a Logitech. I do have this thing. This might interest you. Hold on.
Enemy soldier
Let me just
incoming.
pull out this bad boy.
All stations.
I have this thing.
Stand by.
And this thing can stream as a webcam. You see this thing? This is that is a cinema camera. It's a, you can't hear it. You can't hear it. It's a micro four thirds sensor. So the sensor is smaller than even a DSLR camera. But I paid a pretty penny for it, and it shoots out high quality video. Just, you know, one of those things. It takes a little bit to take it out, and you gotta know what you're shooting with that sort of thing. I took it out one time to do some photography with it, but the quality wasn't as good as my DSLR, and DSLR was a little bit more convenient to hold.
Hunt down the enemy.
We're starting to tune in. We're starting to lock in. We're starting to wire in the COD. It's pretty heavy for a camera. But that sort of thing is meant to be heavy. I even thought about, like, it was my little project. You know, I bought little things for it. Like, I bought a cage. Like, it doesn't look like that. Well, it looks like that, but it doesn't look like that. It has a cage on it. I bought the LCD screen to go with it. I wanted to get a gimbal for it. You know, like a stabilizer. But it's pretty heavy. So finding one is quite expensive.
New mag! Changing mags!
Okay, we initiated battle.
Reloading!
You're being tracked by an enemy squad. Evade and survive.
What is more classic than making our way to the top of this tower while we're being tracked? That's like classic, right? Let's make the classic happen. First, we gotta secure the area.
Gas is moving.
It's a quote from Jurassic Park where the boy gets the night vision goggles. It's a quote. Splinter Cell. I stayed away from Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park's scary. So we're just waiting for that team to come up here. They might not come. They only got a minute. If I jump, they definitely won't get me.
hunters were eliminated.
Improves movement and defense and gas. Got an ability.
I'm hit. New mag.
Are we missing all this or are we lagging?
Switching mags.
Hey, Will, I got a question for you. Did you see the shirt I made for Sig? Did you get to see it by chance? Did he show you? I made a shirt for Sig. Well, I didn't make it. Well, I made it, but it was his design. I just edited it onto a transparent background, and he pressed it in on the shirt. But I think like after he pressed it, I thought maybe the positioning of the image should have been somewhere else. Like looking at it, right?
Precision airstrike standing.
UAV available for tasking.
Requesting recon flyover.
Precision airstrike ready for tasking. Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
You didn't see it? I think I have a picture of it.
No fuel, no fuel. UAV RTB.
Let me see if I can find it. Just to give you a quick look. That was it packaged. It's a package. It's not. It's like. It's right here. Right here. But I sent that to him. He liked it. I liked it too. Came out nice. Initially, excuse me. Initially, he wanted it on a black shirt, but then the photo I sent him didn't really make the black shirt look too good.
Target area marked. You're clear target.
So I said, how about on a gray? And he's like, I like it. So.
Loading fresh mag. Reloading.
You don't see me.
Changing mags.
That car was loaded. These gunner optics that I won, they're pretty good. You know, they have like I think a 0.5 magnifier, 0.5 or like 1.5. Uh-oh. Somebody's watching me. And just because they're yellow doesn't mean like everything is yellow. There's a slight tint, like a very slight tint, but it's pleasing. It's a pleasing tint.
UAV standing by.
Requesting recon overhead.
How far out these guys are? Should be right here.
Mission timeline over. UAV exiting the area.
Switching mags.
I guess you also Whale, I'm talking to you. I guess you also surprise. Uh-oh. I guess you also got off Discord too. Hide behind this little rock. You can't see me.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located. Success means redeployment. Failure means...
I haven't found an RPG yet.
Don't worry, I'm back in the fight.
I don't have the app. Okay.
Gas is inbound.
Uh-oh. Oh, he went right. Oh no.
25 remaining. The enemy took that
That
one.
was
We'll get
him.
them back.
I was looking at him. All right, how are things going with you guys? we were sort of getting lost in COD there. We had a little bit of strategy. I thought things were gonna work out, but things, they never work out. What's going on with you guys? Did you guys eat breakfast yet? Oh, we had someone on chat, but we didn't see it on let's see. Someone, I don't know. We're gonna remove that. Someone on Kick being a little bit toxic. That's okay. We're gonna go step out for a second, guys. I want to see if I can grab myself a little snack. I want to get something to drink as well. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. You guys are watching the Orange Pylon stream. I don't want to call it a show because I'm not that organized, but you're watching the Orange Pylon stream. Hit that like button, hit subscribe, guys. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers, and when I get there, that will be like a milestone reached. Is a milestone reached? I'll enter a new milestone, and with that milestone, I'll be able to accept memberships, and I'll be able to accept subscriptions or super chats, super stickers, all that good stuff. And it'll give me a little bit more, like I have incentive already to sort of stream. It's fun. I enjoy doing it. But if we can make a little bit of cheddar, it'll be even more fun. So yeah, guys, I'll step out for a second. I'll be right back. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We are back. We got ourselves some tangerines or clementines. I'm not sure if they're tangerines or clementines, but they're delicious. We didn't have too many snacks to choose from,
We're headed
but
to
I
the
got
war
myself
zone. Get geared up. Stand by.
little orange. Little orange.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Like I was saying, guys, do you think, let's be honest, do you guys think, and I know Whale's going to be biased because we played together, and, I helped him out with all this, my sniping skills and stuff. But you guys think I can make it to 500? Do you think I have what it takes to be, to earn some memberships. And do you guys think that? Let me know in the comments, guys. Cutscene.
Battle Royale. Keep clear of the gas. Get to the safe zone.
You gotta add a vegetable, Whale. Always add one vegetable. Some carrots will sweeten things up. Asparagus will make things a little bit more bitter. Or maybe a potato. We need some equipment.
Changing back. Reloading. They tagged me. Semtex out. Loading fresh mag. Reloading.
I'm inside a robotic warehouse. I don't wanna go outside. I might get shot in the butt. I'm inside an electronic warehouse, and I found an underground tunnel. Takes me to the start. Yum. Hot sauce and veggies. Yum, 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 yum. Hey, you can get the rice going right now, and stay tuned. I don't know how you're cooking the vegetables, but if they have to be boiled, that can be going in the meantime.
Changing back. New back.
So guys, we have a little bit of a streaming schedule going. We have in the morning starting at 9:30. What time is it now? 11. Ooh. Starting at 9:30, we sort of come on. We go for almost about 2 hours. And then in the evening, we come back. And we come back on our mobile around 5:30. About 5:30 to 7. But, you know, I was talking a little bit about it yesterday. Ooh, this gun is awesome. I like guns with like long barrels that sort of hang low. Has like a low profile. Very awesome. We were concerned about our branding image. So yesterday we upped our quality a little bit. And things looked a lot better. But we're a little bit worried about our image. And at the end of the day, it's about having fun. You know. But a little itsy bitsy part of me wants things to be professional. Sorry guys, Wales helped me out a little bit. I'm in East. I'm in East. So it might be a little bit different for you guys. I think Wales West. Does that mean he's West? Yes, I think it means he's West.
Enemy dropping into the AR.
Actually, yeah, I have some social pages. And I also have a website. You can check out the website. It's called Print Me Vinyl. I can't put it in super chat. That's it right there. Sorry I didn't make it a hyperlink for you to click it. But it's just the basic website I made. I used the like a curator site to help with the website. But all the pictures I took, if there's any text on there, oh, it's not looking good. If there's any text on there, I also did that. Printmevinyl.com. I came up with the website, the logo as well. It's very simple, but I think it sort of gives a nice, kind of gives the vibe of what it's about.
Enemy eliminated. Prepare for redeployment.
The last play was kind of like chess, not the gulag, but when I was out there. It's like I knew the play that I committed before I was about to lose. Like I knew I was going to lose because of the play I made. Which gives me some indication that I'm improving because I'm starting to read the plays. But the problem is it's almost time to go. Sorry guys, give me a second here.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Sorry about that. Are we on the right scene? Yes, we are. Yeah, it's almost time for me to go. This might be my last game because I have to, you know, I would stay on a little bit longer today, but I have to go to the WORK and I just need a little bit of downtime for myself. But I'll be back at around 5:30 East, so you guys can hit that subscribe button, right? And then catch me a little bit later. And you know, no one's really. Whale gave a suggestion, but no one else really gave me an idea of what to what game I should play.
Semtex!
The reason why I'm asking, because I want to focus on one game. Because I'm going to dedicate some time to streaming in the afternoon. So I want to focus on one game. So it's got to be, you know,
Loading fresh mag!
it's got to be something. Maybe it's an RPG. Maybe it's an action game, an action shooter. But I'm looking for something with like that I can control the input delay. So something not too fast paced. Maybe we'll continue on Baldur's Gate. I like the idea of reading while I play. Baldur's Gate, it's a pretty wordy game. The story was a little bit interesting as well. If you guys are, you know, not playing Call of Duty as your main game, this gun here is like a good standard weapon. When you upgrade it a little bit, it's got some tight grouping. It sounds clean too. Let's see if we could demonstrate that. See that?
Changing mags!
And the extra rounds on this gun makes this gun quite a challenger in the war zone. Or I should say, yeah, challenger. Because it's challenging to play against it.
New mag!
Oh, this leads to the side of this missile thing. This thing is huge. Oh, this thing is... It would be better to describe this thing as fat. This thing is fat. What is it? Port vent? Okay. So, does that mean it's a submarine because there is a port? Is this a submarine? Are we in a submarine factory? What's going on here?
Switching mags!
We are in a factory. Is this called a factory? It is called a factory. Goodness me. Get it together, pilot. Get with the program!
Got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
This is where the business happens. Right here. See that? I need to get some of these. But this is where the business happens. See? Engineering lab. Engineering control center. This is the water. This is where the water cooler talk happens, right here. See, we are understanding this facility.
They tagged me!
Got gas moving in.
Loading fresh mag!
Oh, this guy has that perk that recharges your plates.
No fuel, no fuel. UAV RTB.
Requesting recon flyover.
Whale wants to see an RPG game. Baldur's Gate may be the right choice.
Mission timeline over. UAV exiting the area.
Loading fresh mag.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
So guys, I want to talk a little bit about my COD Smart. We're just gonna let things play out a little bit. We'll get back into it. But my theory is called COD Smart, and it's like this variable, you know, and it's right now it's telling me to like look for some kills and stuff. But it's like this variable, and my fingers are like streams of information that are going out, and it's telling people, you know, to do this, to do that. Oh, things are gonna get interesting just now. It's telling people to do this, to do that. And I think the theory is, you know, the best players know that this is happening to variables, and they're working around it. You know, it's like that cliched saying, once you know the rules, you can start to work around them. This gun starts off good, but then it gets a little bit wobbly. So the good players are working around that variable, and it's all about like identifying what that variable is. And then using that variable to your advantage. So, you know, the variables might be like buy UAVs, what we're doing, right? So people, you know, once they know that variable, maybe they hang out by a buy station looking for people that are buying equipment. I'm still working on my theories, guys, but I'm telling you, I'm on to something. I know I'm on something.
Friendly loadout drops on the way. ahead. Keep knocking them down. You're losing ground. Move it.
Do a little bit of circle surfing here.
Gas is inbound. Marking new
Should be
safe
10 players. This will be a nail biter.
You've got gas.
This is one of the only buildings left in the battle.
You've got 4 remaining. Stay sharp. You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
This is it, guys. Root for me here. We need this win to end things off. Come on, let's go.
Gas is inbound.
Oh, what happened?
Only 5 remain.
Where did we get shot from? Trying to see where. Oh, it was to our left. I knew I was exposed, but I had a silencer. That's just the way it goes. Darn. Alright, guys, so coming to the conclusion of our stream. Just a couple points I want to just remind you guys about. I'm trying to make it to 500 subscribers. I'm trying to get my watch hours up. So hit that like button, hit subscribe. Later we're gonna be coming back with some cloud gaming, which I'm excited about. Cloud gaming on my mobile device. We're still looking for a game. We had some suggestions, so we'll take that into consideration. What do you guys think about my theory? It's still a work. I'm still trying to develop the process of explaining it correctly, but it's in here, right? And I'm trying to get it out there. I'm trying to get it to you guys. You know, I'm trying to you know, exchange this information, so you know, it can help you guys out. It gives you guys something to think about while you're playing. We did Free Fire Max. It's hard to say for me. I don't know why. We did that last night, mobile game. So we might do a little bit of it today, before we go into cloud gaming. I don't know. We have our PlayStation controller that's being charged. Was being charged just now. We're gonna be doing some mobile gaming on our controller, and we talked a little bit about our gunner optics and why we wear them. It's something I recommend any gamer or any person that stays in front of the screen invest a little bit of money in. You can go to your you're just a place that sells eyeglasses and check if they have them, guys. No one's watching you. No one's watching you. You could just save on. Your eyes are important. Take care of them. But that's pretty much all we have for you guys today. I wish I could stay a little bit longer, but we have to go to the WROK a little bit later. But help me subscribe, okay? All right, guys. You guys have an awesome day. Whale, thanks for coming in. Thanks for everyone that came in today, especially Whale. Whale is a VIP in here. Always holds a special place in Orange Pylon. You guys have an awesome day. You too. Peace out, Whalezilla or Lost to Explore. You guys have an awesome day, and we'll catch you in the next one. Orange Pylon out.